Hey guys, welcome back to Ben Collects, where we talk about nerdy things. I actually ventured out into the sun yesterday and only got slightly burnt, so I'm considering that a win. But I did end up at a Pokemon shop just outside of Southampton, where I came across this, which is continuing to fuel my ongoing obsession with Chinese sets. It is the Pikachu V Union box. Comes with these 4 amazing looking promos, some sort of stand to keep them in, as well as 4 packs of Chinese cards, some with some exclusive artworks in them. I believe they're called Primordial Arts. Well, take a look. All right, so let's see what we get in this thing, shall we? First of all, let's have a look at the box. Very nice artwork. Can't complain about that at all. It does actually come with a tamper-proof seal on the top, which I have cut just to make my life a little bit easier. But if you are buying one on the second-hand market, or if you're just looking to keep a seal collection, probably worth checking that out when you pick one up. I got this one for about £30, which, you know, seems reasonable enough. Very, very nice. Take that off of there. Oh, the cards come away with the packs. Let's check this thing out first. This is interesting because it's not something you normally see in boxes. This is this frame that actually allows you to show all of the cards off as if they were one giant card. I was expecting this to be cardboard. It is not. Solid plastic. And also there is a little sort of window at the top of the Pokeball and you can actually see the light coming through it. So that's really nice. Really wasn't expecting much from that when I saw that in the box. I thought that was just going to be a very basic cardboard thing that would just about do the job. But we'll put them all in afterwards and take a look to see how it looks. Take that off of there. So let's go through the promos first. The 4 sets of the Pikachus. Each card shows a Pikachu in a different sort of art style. That's cool. I'm going to take some more videos of that. I'll probably show you some close-ups on the screen just to try and get a better look at these. But they are pretty cool. Each one of them, nice card in itself. Actually has the normal card on the back. But the idea is that you put them in that frame and then they're all together, which is a nice idea and hasn't been done for a little while. So that's really nice. There. Last one there. You see each one of them pretty cool on their own, but together it does look pretty cool. And I'm actually going to put those together in a second. But for now, should we have a look at the packs? So a quick Google told me that they're called Primordial Arts. They're not very thick. I'm going to guess there's only probably a few cards per pack. But we've got 2 sets of the Blastoise art and 2 sets of the Venusaur art. Let's see how we can do. So what I will do is I will put up on the screen what would be considered sort of the big hits of these sets. And let's see what we can get. Did pretty well out of the last sets. If you watched my last video, I've actually really enjoyed opening up the Chinese sets just because it's pretty cool just to see how the different artworks are all put together and whether or not you can get stuff as well as, ooh, I've got something here. I'll take a look at that. What's that? VMAX, nice. There are also exclusive artworks in these sets, so it's always worth checking it out. And there are some incredible ones out there as well. The holy grail of my collection is trying to get my hands on that Umbreon one where he's sleeping under the tree. Tried recently to get that, but just the eBay auctions just get out of hand so fast. Probably talking a few £100s for that card, which is just very tricky to justify, even if you're someone who really enjoys opening cards on the channel. Anything there? Gold Duck, good Pokemon, not a great card. That's our 2 Venusaurs. Okay, next up is going to be our first of the Blastoise packs. Cut that off of there. Don't try and open these up the normal way. The packs are just so tricky to open up the normal way. Litleo there. Got something shiny? Anything behind it? No. What's the shiny thing? I have never seen that Pokemon before in my life. Please tell me if you have. I would love to know more about it. I have never seen that one before in my life. I will put my hands into the air and say I am mainly the original 151. I am one of those people, but still to this day, I'll open stuff up and just be absolutely amazed on what I'm looking at. I have not a clue what they are. Horsey, I do know him. I do like him a lot. Something shiny. What we got here? Something shiny. Oh, that's the final evolution of Grookey, isn't it? Very nice. That's the other thing about the Chinese packs here. You see this sort of strange hollow design. You see that on these as well. That's really nice. Another thing, and absolutely nothing from that opening. But like I said, I would have put some pictures up on the of the most valuable ones you can get, and there's some very, very nice ones there. So to avoid there being too much messing around noise, I'm going to cut out and I'm going to put the cards in that frame, and I'll show that off to you. Back in a sec. And there it is. Look at that. I think that looks brilliant. Look at that. They fit together really, really well. Nice and solid. Obviously some sort of perspex, which looks really good. And it also has that window at the top with the Pikachu tails around it. Comes with 2 bits to either have it standing on a desk, or it does actually also come with a bit of cord that lets you hang it up if you wanted to hang it up on a wall. That's a good option. And it took me a worryingly long amount of time to realize that the way you put the cards in is it pulls out in this nice solid bit of plastic that can slot in really, really easily. So I think personally that that looks brilliant. And for 30 quid for that stand, the cards and those packs, although I didn't really get much, but you might, I think that's well worth it. So if you see this box around, I'll probably give it a go. Hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.